So the ideal situation, of course, would be to have these on the four corners. However, if you do have a longer camper, for example, I've got a 31-foot camper, you might want to put some stabilizers in the middle of the camper. Now, ideally, you're going to want to have those on the frame of your camper, but if your frame is too high, then you could, hypothetically speaking, use them on the axle. Now, axle is not recommended, but if you do not have any other place for a stabilizer, you could put it there, but you would want to make sure you have it as far to the outside as possible. Now, this is a heavy camper, so you can see that I do have leaf springs here, and that's where I would put a floor jack if I was changing a tire. Remember, we're not lifting the camper, we are just simply stabilizing the camper, so we should be okay here. And we're just going to bring that right underneath. Now I'm underneath the support. I can have that in there nice and snug, just like that, and keep it stable from any shifting or any vibrations that might happen from being up on top. Now again, this is just in case you do need to balance out some of the wobble or the bounce. You want to have it as far to the outside as possible, and then the ideal situation, of course, would be to be up on your frame, but that's not always going to be possible, especially when these are only 17 inches. So you know, you just got to work with what you have. So I would put one at each of the tires and stabilize my camper and enjoy the weekend. So today we're taking a look at stabilizer jack stands for your RV. These were sent to me in no charge for this review. I'm going to show you inside how to put these together, how they work, and then we're going to go outside to the RV and I'll show you how to install them in your RV. Now, you get 4 jack stands. These are aluminum jack stands. Combined total weight capacity is 6,000 pounds on these. So you're going to be able to use these on the 4 corners of your camper. And in most cases, I think these are probably going to work best if you are missing a stabilizer, or if you just need to add extra stabilization to your camper. Extra stabilization is going to be where I'm needing stabilizers the most. They do have a fixed nut hole up on top, and so those are just going to fit right in there, just like that. And then you're going to be able to rotate those out from either 11 inches all the way up to 17 inches. Now, personally, what I would do is I would go ahead and get these to about the right height before I take my stem and put it in, and then it's going to hold it just like that. Then you can use it to crank it up to stabilize your camper. I think these are going to be most suitable, not just for the 4 corners of your camper, but I think that, or for a missing stabilizer, but I think that they're going to be most suitable for those pop-up campers that you see. So this is what it's going to look like. You can do any height, and they're just real simple, easy to use. But as you crank these up, you're going to be applying pressure to the underside of your camper, which is going to stabilize that. And if you have been in a camper, you know there's always a little bit of vibration, there's always a little bit of shake. And so I think it's important for us to get that just as stable as possible so that we are as comfortable as possible at the campgrounds. Again, you're going to be able to put these at any height that you need. They are not going to be used to jack up the RV. It's going to be used to stabilize the RV. So we're going to get these up. We're going to get them snug, and then we're just going to let them set until the camping trip is over. Then we're going to be able to bring those back down and store really easy and conveniently in the storage bin that you have in your camper. Okay, so as you can see here, I do have fixed stabilizers on my camper, and I'm not going to be needing to use the aluminum jack stands on the 4 corners of the camper. But for more stability, I could go ahead and put them on these crossbars right here, and so that's what we're going to do today, and I'll show you what that looks like. So if you are needing to add just a little bit more stability to your RV, your camper, your pop-up, whatever it may be, these jack stands, they're super lightweight but heavy duty. By lightweight, I mean each one weighs about 6.5 pounds, but yet they're going to be able to hold over 6,000 pounds. Storage is going to be simple, convenient, it's going to take up minimal space, and it's going to bring just another level of comfort to your camping experience. So if you're looking for a set of jack stands, I wouldn't hesitate to buy these.